what would you want the real Kareem to know, if you could, Solomon Hughes, about what you've learned or what you want him to know about how you're playing?
I think the learning, right? It's like, I think when I was prepping for this, I'm like, I'm a Laker fan. I've been a Kareem fan since I was a kid, so I feel like I know a lot about him. But just the journey of his life, right? Just the paths he's taken, just the way he's let his intellectual curiosity goad him in different directions. It's just it's a tremendous life, and I know I'm one of millions of people that are just really grateful for it. I mean, honestly, like, I think of me stepping into this professional acting space as me resisting the one dimension of just being the tall black basketball player, right? And so I feel like I know I'm one of many people that just has a ton of gratitude for him. And the work that he continues to do. I mean, the Skyhook Foundation, I just think it's a brilliant organization. I love what he's doing with that. So I feel like just all the ways he's showing up in these different seasons of his life. And then ultimately, I hope he gives the show a chance, because it's really a labor of love. For everybody, just every day, just put into the pot their best effort. And we're getting good feedback about the show, because the beauty of a show is it's not just 60 minutes. You get time to tell about the multiple dimensions of people's lives. And so yeah, I'm hoping with time people will give it a chance.
What's the one mannerism of his that you think you've picked up? Which one?
So I think he's his pace of speaking when he's trying to talk to a young Magic Johnson. He's thoughtful. He's deliberate. So, or just a little bit of the movement of the hand. So I think I've gotten it.
Okay. So. By the way, you hear your voice just changed. So you just went into your
went down.
Okay, so then let me ask this question: are you more proud, Solomon Hughes, of you picking up his mannerisms or nailing his skyhook in these scenes while you're attempting the skyhook? Because that's big. That's huge.
Great question.
If you're going to attempt a Kareem skyhook, you've literally got to look like that.
Right.
So what do you got?
I definitely have to say the skyhook, but I'm not going to say that I nailed it. I think only one person nails it, and that's the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I feel like
good answer. It's a good answer. As I said in Family Feud, because right? But I mean, you do though. I mean, you're a guy who's played the sport, and you are somebody who I'm sure is a perfectionist when it comes to that. And you just told me you were grinding when you were playing, like you were really in that. Yeah. So you have to see when you're watching that back and they show a skyhook, you got to be like, okay, that was good. Yeah, for sure, definitely. Yeah, it's rewarding, especially when it goes in. So on the day, when we shot that Clippers scene, there were some scenes where I was shooting it in height shoes, which the height shoes are essentially the platform shoes. Yes.
And it was wild. I mean, but I was like one of those things where you really had to focus in. So yeah.
Isn't that amazing? They have to put you in platform shoes?
He's like 3-4 inches taller than me.
You're 6'10", right? Because
he's 7'2", right?
I don't know.
7'3", yeah.
We've had Boban here, and I think he's the tallest guy we've ever had in the studio. But when Kareem was here, I was truly concerned that he would scratch his head walking through the studio here. Right. And I thought I'll just say it. I hope I'm not embarrassing you. Like, before you go on the air, you sat down like, is Kareem sat in this chair?
Right. Oh, no, exactly. Right. I've watched that interview multiple times for sure.
Oh, great. We'll take that. It was pretty cool.
Solomon, how did you find the training camp? Because when Devon Nixon was here, he was telling us that it was pretty grueling.
It was
to get
brutal,
ready.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm the vet. I'm 43, right? So I'm out there with 20-year-olds, right? And they're, I'm trying to keep up. And I think I did a pretty good job, but it was, as much as I was excited about the stuff, my body afterwards was like, you need to slow down, old man. So, but,
what, are you a method actor where you made Quincy Isaiah truly bring you orange juice every day?
No,
or
not at
6
all.
in the morning?
No,
okay.
No.
With the newspaper?
Right.
Like,
no chance.
Walk through that?
Yeah. I feel like I really benefit from the genuine relationships that are developing off screen, because I feel like it then just creates an atmosphere where going into the moment, you trust each other and you love each other, and you can just really lay into it. So
it's great. Honestly, we're enjoying it immensely. You guys are
you like us? Are you watching on Sunday night? And
my wife is making me watch. She's making me watch. Yeah, and I'm enjoying it.
What do you mean she's making you watch?
I'm like, I'm the timid guy that doesn't even like watching old basketball clips. So like watching a full-on performance. But the great thing about it is it's essentially everybody was kind of in silos when we were filming, right? So it's so cool to see what other people were working on and see how they're editing it and putting it together. And then the music, which is just so great.
Oh, it's spectacular. Yeah. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.